Everyone. So our next guest is an Emmy award-winning actress, and she's famous for her television show, Mama's Family. She was also a star on the Carol Burnett show. How about that?
Yeah, she also had her own talk show and a #1 single. She's got her own show that tours the country that's going to kick up again. A two-woman show. Vicki Lawrence and Mama, a two-woman show. She'll be back at that in January. Vicki Lawrence joining us in studio. Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice
All
to
of this
see you.
before you were even born, I think, right?
I watched Mama's Family. Hey.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Mama's
Yes.
Family. All right.
So lots of accolades.
Which is coming back to Me TV in January. I'm
It
so
is?
excited.
Awesome.
Yes.
Wait a minute, you mean in reruns or not first run?
Well, no, not in
You're not
reruns.
gonna do it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
they're putting
reruns.
the show
Oh,
back
is
on
that
the
cool?
air. I'm so excited about it.
But you know, there's such a trend in America now for retro things in general. Why not some of the
I
best
know.
comedy we've
It's
ever had around?
great for me because I'm retro, if you know what I mean.
But who can't relate to it? I mean, little kids could watch Mama's Family now and still think it's hilarious
Yeah.
because the themes are universal, the humor is universal, the family dynamics are all universal.
So now you're a spokesperson. You've stepped out about something that's real personal to you. Tell us about this.
Well, I broke out in hives 5 years ago. And it started with my hands itching.
Okay.
I woke up with my hands itching. I said to my husband, buy a lottery ticket. We are obviously coming
Right.
into a lot of money. And we laughed about it. And I soaked my hands in ice water, didn't think about it. Next day, woke up, same thing, like Groundhog Day. I'm like, really, seriously, what? And then it started crawling all over my body, literally. So I mean, I knew I had to get to the allergist. He said, yeah, almost everybody breaks out in hives. When we were talking about this, at some point in their life, for some reason, you would get rid of it. You'll never think about it again. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it. 6 weeks go by. I'm still scratching. My favorite weapon was my wire hairbrush.
Wow.
It was horrible. It's making me itch right now
Yeah.
just thinking about it. Anyway, he says to me, after 6 weeks, I'm going to diagnose you with chronic idiopathic urticaria. And I think I probably started laughing. I'm like, seriously, what in the world?
English, please.
Well,
English.
chronic
Yeah.
means it's now lasted for at least 6 weeks.
Okay.
Idiopathic is, I think of idiot as the root word there. The doctor can't tell you why.
Okay.
And then
okay.
urticaria is the fancy doctor word for hives. We'll come to find out there are 1.5 million of us in this country that have the condition. And I have actually talked to people that have been looking for answers for years and cannot find them. I luckily had a doctor who did know about CIU, and we were able to find a treatment option that has managed my condition, and I've been hive-free for 4 years now, which is great. But for me, as for this 1.5 million other people, it's chronic, so it can come and go as at its
And it came out of the blue 5 years ago, so nowhere back in your career and life at all. You ever had any sign that this was?
No, and of course, you know, you immediately think hives, you think it's something you've done.
Yeah.
You know, you've eaten something wrong, or you've changed the detergent, or you've done
dust or
something.
something.
You know,
Right,
my daughter's
right.
going, get to a holistic nutritionist. And I had a friend that said, go stop drinking the red wine. It's the tannins in the red wine. And I'm like, you kidding? The red wine's the only thing that's getting me through the whole mess.
So how is it treated?
Anyway, well, there are a number of treatment options. The thing is, get on this cool website, ciuandyou.com. And it's a program that is totally supported by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America, made possible by Genentech and Novartis. A lot of great people that know what they're talking about. I threw my hives in the ring, put my name on my face on there, and shared my story with everybody. There are downloadable materials so that you can track. It will encourage you to track your hives and take pictures so that when you do get to the right allergist or dermatologist, and that's the doctor you want to see, that knows about CIU, you can talk to them, you know, and hopefully get a diagnosis and find a treatment plan for yourself.
An interesting disease, but also interesting that you can have community with others where you can share, because some people may think they're alone, right?
I mean,
right.
Now when you Google CIU, I believe we come up right at the top,
great.
which is
That's
great. And it's, I think, you know, the thing is there are a lot of doctors that don't even know about CIU, so I'm hoping it will be educational for them as well.
So let's look back. You're talking about Mama's Family coming back so we can see it again. When you look back over your career, how much fun, along with having, I mean, it was work, but how much fun, Mama's Family, Carol Burnett show?
It was not work.
No.
Okay.
I've been paid to play dress up.
Isn't that great?
Awesome.
Yeah. Pretty fun.
And when you look back at the people you've worked with.
I know, seriously.
Give us some peek behind the scenes on,
Oh my gosh,
real life
Lucille
stuff.
Ball and Bing Crosby and Rita Hayworth.
My
and,
gosh.
It's amazing.
Gloria Swanson.
Yeah.
Ha. Google that one.
How did you get that
incredible.
role originally on the Carol Burnett show?
I wrote her a fan letter.
Yeah.
Told her that everybody said I looked like her. I was in high school. Sent her a clipping from a newspaper article about a contest that I was going to be in. The letter miraculously landed on her desk the day of the contest. She took my dad's name out of the article, called me after school, said I want to come and see the contest.
Wow. Well, I will say this. The first time I saw you sitting next to her, I just assumed that you guys were
Family.
family.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And what a
Yeah.
joy that must
That's
have been. I
crazy.
mean, all the people that came through the show, but the cast that was there on a regular
Yeah.
basis, you included.
I know.
It's
I got to go to
iconic.
the Harvard School of Comedy in front of America.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
cool. Very cool.
Well, we're glad
Nowadays
you're-
it wouldn't happen. Now you'd tweet her,
Right.
and you wouldn't get an answer because she's not on Twitter.
There you
There
go.
you have it.
Oh, she's not.
No, no,
Yeah.
no.
So, is it still a phone with a cord for her, or we're a little farther
I
down
think
the
she's got a
path?
cell phone. She's got a cell phone now. She does. She has an email.
Did you guys try to make each other laugh on the show? Because I working with him, I can barely keep a straight face.
You know,
so.
Tim tried to make everybody laugh.
Yeah.
Tim was just the rotten child.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it wasn't just Harvey Korman, though. I mean, it was all of you. Was he always doing that to all of you? Was it?
Well, I'm sure you guys know the most famous blooper about the elephant story when we were playing Password, and he was in the family
Yes.
sketch and that talking about the elephants joined at the
boy.
trunk at the circus. None of that was in the script.
It was all ad lib.
And when he got written into those sketches, the family sketches with Mama and Eunice, Carol took us all aside and she said, okay, you know how much I love these characters. I do not want us breaking the fourth wall. I would like us to have some discipline, please.
Wow.
Who's the one that loses it?
There you go. It always kind of
Who
works
is
out that
a
way.
basket case?
It
I mean,
works
I'm
out
looking
that
at her
way.
lying in my lap with tears coming down her face. I'm like, seriously?
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait for those reruns to kick back in.
It's
That's
just
all I
such
have
an
to
age.
say.
I think going back, it is, you know, for some people they think tomato soup and a grilled cheese is what harkens a warmth and comfort. And watching you in some of these shows with the entire cast just does that for my family. So thanks for all
and
you've done.
it's so cool that all the younger people are finding, all the
Good.
younger people
All
are
the
finding
younger
this
people.
now. Yeah.
Good to see you. Happy holidays.
Thank you
Great
for
to be
being
seen.
here.
Thanks for sharing your story with us.